Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Years of the Dragon. I'm your host, Mark Lloyd Masterson, and on this program we talk about everything Bruce Lee. Years of the Dragon is also the title of the book I wrote, which examines movies Bruce Lee might have made had he not passed away so suddenly in 1973. I always wondered what his film career might have looked like, and I decided to write a book about it. The book is available on Amazon right now. The hardcover sells for $15.99, and the soft cover, the paperback, sells for $12.99. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about Bruce's big Hollywood breakthrough as Kato on TV's Green Hornet. The Green Hornet was created by George Trendle, who was an American lawyer and businessman. Trendle also helped create the Lone Ranger. Newspaperman Britt Reed, alias the Green Hornet, was the great nephew of the Lone Ranger character. Trendle and a partner formed a broadcasting company in 1929. The Lone Ranger and the Green Hornet began as radio serials before they eventually appeared on television. Kato was originally Japanese. The character's nationality was later changed to Filipino. The Green Hornet revolved around newspaperman Britt Reed, the Green Hornet, played by Van Williams, and his manservant Kato, played by Bruce Lee. At night, the pair became crime fighters who were often thought to be criminals by the police and other gangsters. Only the district attorney and their secretary knew their true identities. The Green Hornet relied on his intellect and a couple of technologically advanced sidearms, whereas Kato threw darts and dispatched thugs with his Chinese gung fu. Originally, 20th Century Fox Television wanted the Green Hornet to be more campy, like their ABC hit show Batman. But George Trendle had final script approval, and he hated the idea of his beloved characters acting like clowns on television. Trendle wouldn't budge, so the Green Hornet was played straight like a police procedural. But another problem was that the show was only a half hour, the time slot, so there wasn't much time in the show for plot development or character development. Most police procedurals were 60 minutes an hour. So the Green Hornet and Kato only had 30 minutes each week to catch the bad guys and bring them to justice. Even star Van Williams, when he was told that they were only going to have a 30-minute time slot, thought that that meant trouble. Bruce, being a rookie Hollywood actor, was underpaid originally also. Obviously, Van Williams, who played Britt Reed, the Green Hornet, was paid the most. But Walter Brooke, who played the DA Frank Scanlon, and Wendy Wagner, who played Secretary Lenore Case or Casey, and Lloyd Gow, the reporter, Mike Axford, were all being paid more than Bruce, even though he was second billed on the program. Producer William Dozier found out about this, but not until November of 1966. But he made sure Bruce got a substantial raise. Another star of the show was the car, the Black Beauty, Green Hornet's car. It was a customized 1966 Chrysler Imperial that was built by Dean Jeffries. It was painted black and coated with a pearl green lacquer to give it a greenish hue under certain lighting. The Black Beauty fired rockets from the front grille and had a scanning device which emerged from the trunk, much like the drones that we have now, and it was used to track their prey. The car was stored secretly under the floor of Britt Reed's garage. Dean Jeffries also helped build the Batmobile and the Monkey Mobile for television, among other projects, other customized automobiles that he made for Hollywood. When William Dozier first contacted Bruce Lee about the role in the Green Hornet, Bruce at first wasn't impressed. Bruce had thought he was going to be the lead in the TV show Number One Son, based on Charlie Chan. But that never happened. And when he discovered he was being offered the role of an Asian valet to a rich white newspaper publisher, Bruce didn't want any part of what he thought was going to be a stereotypical subservient role. But Dozier did his best to reassure the young actor. He told Bruce that Kato would be more of a partner to the Green Hornet instead of just a servant. But to tell the truth, Kato would be the Green Hornet's most effective weapon, and he would dominate all of the fighting scenes on the television program. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button and hit the bell, and you'll be notified whenever I post something new. There's a sequel to my book coming out this year, which is going to examine more movies that Bruce Lee might have pursued had he lived longer. So look for that. So check out my book on Amazon. You'll be glad you did. And remember, be water, my friends.